Hello, children. This is chapter 6, class 8 Geography, the study of the continents Asia, part 6. Myself, Mrs. Sonam Singh, presenting you the same. We have already had enough information regarding the continent of Asia and its various climatic and vegetation zones. In this video, we are going to study about its various resources and their utilization. Being rich in resources and having fertile soil and adequate water supply, it also has large mineral deposits and extensive forests too. Some resources of Asia are even not utilized because they cannot be reached safely. Out of the natural resources, the forests are very common. Coniferous forests of Siberia, northern China, and Japan are rich in softwood trees, which are used as timber and in manufacture of paper and pulp. Monsoon forests of India and Southeast Asia have commercially important trees like sal and teak. Bamboo also is very common and is used in construction and for making furniture and paper. Equatorial rainforests of Indonesia have hardwood trees like ebony, rosewood, and mahogany. The minerals and fossil fuels. Iron ore occurs in China, India, and Siberia. China, Indonesia, Myanmar, Vietnam, and Malaysia are among the world's largest tin producing countries. Mica, manganese, bauxite, uranium, nickel, gold, lead, zinc, and copper are other minerals found in Asia. China, India, Indonesia, and Kazakhstan are leading coal producers. The Gulf countries like Saudi Arabia are the principal petroleum producers in the world. Siberia, the Gulf countries, Indonesia, and Uzbekistan are main producers of natural gas. Agriculture. It is the most important occupation in Asia. About 15% of Asia's land is cultivable. The large river basins and the coastal plains are among the most fertile lands of the world. The steppes are also suitable for cultivation. A lot of agricultural activities occurs in the Indian subcontinent, China, and most countries of Southeast Asia. The different types of agriculture are: number one, intensive subsistence agriculture, in which the crops are grown on small plots, and being small, much machines cannot be used, and therefore it is basically employing the manual labor. The methods practiced here are crop rotation, mixed cropping. It is usually carried out in areas with a high population density. Second, extensive subsistence agriculture. Here, the farms are large and modern machines are used for plowing, harvesting, and threshing. Less use of manual labor is there, and it is usually carried out in areas with less population densities. Third is a plantation agriculture. It is practiced mainly in Malaysia, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, China, and India. Major crops grown are tea, coffee, cocoa, oil palm, and rubber. The shifting agriculture is basically practiced in hilly and forested regions of India, Malaysia, and Indonesia. In this, a part of the forest is cleared and burnt, and the cleared land is cultivated until the fertility of the soil is exhausted. The various crops grown in these areas are rice, wheat, millets, and pulses. These are the major food crops grown. Cash crops includes cotton, jute, sugarcane, tea, coffee, and oilseeds. Rice is the most important staple food in Asia. Its major producing areas include river valleys of China, India, and Southeast Asia. Countries includes China, India, and Bangladesh. Wheat is the chief crop in the northern China, in the steppe region, Southwest Asia. The countries basically includes China, India, Pakistan, and Kazakhstan. Millets grow well in warm, arid, and less fertile region of South and Southwest Asia. India is the largest producer of millets and pulses. Cotton is grown in China, India, and Pakistan. China is the leading producer of jute. Sugarcane is grown in India, China, Thailand, and Pakistan. Vietnam, Indonesia, and India are leading producers of coffee. The major oilseeds produced are mustard, rapeseed, groundnut, sunflower, etc. Thailand, Indonesia, China, and India are major producers of rubber. Fruits like oranges, mangoes, apples, etc. are also grown here. Then comes the animal rearing. As no huge cattle farms are available, so farmers mostly they rear goats and poultry and pigs to supplement their farm income. Even dairying is carried out in several Asian countries like India and China. Rearing of pigs is common in China and Siberia. Rearing of a beef cattle is more in parts of a former Soviet Union. Rearing of sheep is in mountainous region of Central Asia. Camels are reared in arid and semi-arid regions of Central and Southwest Asia. Angora goat is also reared in Turkey. These goats have a fine soft hair called mohair, which is used to make a cloth and wool. Aquaculture involves rearing of a fish and shellfish and the growing of edible water plants. It is commonly practiced in China, India, Japan, Indonesia, and Thailand. Thank you.